This channel supports St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children and is a part of their Play Live charity drive. For more information on how to join as well as how to donate, please head to the description and click the link at the top of it. Remember, any and all support is appreciated, so feel free to give and support in any way you can. Thank you for your participation.
What up, everybody? This your boy Blak Magus, and sitting here working on some personal documents that I gotta take care of. A lot of stuff in the background that I'm looking into for my personal life and for my online media life. Some of you may already know that I've been working on the Wise Guy Gaming Sports and Entertainment Network, which is basically a community-based media page where I'm trying to share information as well as try to highlight different people in the field of creativity, as far as things like artists, musicians, video content creators, things like that. You know, it's a hodgepodge page that covers all spectrums of life. You know, athletes. If I can find some athletes to interview, that would be awesome. You know, just want to give people a place to talk about themselves, for other people to discover them. You know, yeah, it's the nothing channel right now in comparison to big names on the internet, but we aren't looking to be a nothing channel for long. We're looking to grow into something that could hopefully help build others in the world, and you know, also help ourselves become more creative. Let us express ourselves to you guys and show you how talented we are and things like that. You know, it's going to be something that I feel is going to benefit a lot of people and be a nice resource for people looking to discover something new, something different, things like that. So yeah, I'm really putting a lot of thought and time into this, and by doing so I've realized that I've started to make a big change, and this change isn't something that just started with Wise Guy, but something that I think has been going on with me for quite some time now, especially on the YouTube level, as I've always been someone who's tried to do YouTube in a different way than everybody else. You know, when I first started my Blak Magus channel, the thing I wanted to make sure was that I didn't just do what everybody else did. I was inspired by a guy by the name of Beastradamus, who I feel is always going to be the biggest influence, because he used to do a lot of talk commentaries over gameplay. He would talk about a lot of social issues, political things and stuff like that. And looking at his channel, I was like, yo, that's kind of the type of person I want to be, is someone who's going to talk about things, not just do the usual, hey, I'm rocking the such and such loadout or this class gun, and I went this and this in this game, trying to give you tips on how to play the game, or just giving you straight, like, I think this game sucks, this game's good type of commentary. You know, I wanted to be that person like he was, who kind of expanded people's thought process beyond just gaming. You know, games were my vessel to speak my mind, to share my opinions, and you know, hopefully, you know, give some vital information to people. And you know, it's the channel's gone through different phases, because there's sometimes where I feel like I should be more media focused, you know, more focused on the gaming medium. And then times where I felt like I should just be more focused on just the off the cuff commentaries. But you know, Wise Guy has given me a focus that I feel like that's where I need to be. I need to be back in that place where I just do those social commentaries. Now, it's kind of tough because I'm in the gaming area, and it's hard to have really frank, open, honest social discussions in gaming. Yeah, because gaming's kind of hard to have a discussion in anyway. I feel like a lot of people, at least from my perspective, don't necessarily want to speak about games in depth unless you're coming from a media type of environment. Just gamers in general who just love games. Their passion sometimes leads them to just not want to look at a lot of different views, like look at things in a wide scope, at least from my experience. I think there's a lot of very intelligent, open-minded gamers who understand that, hey, what they like and what they're into isn't the end-all be-all of gaming. There's a big wide world out there with people who have different opinions, different tastes, different dislikes, different likes when it comes to gaming, and that there's a game for everybody. And that just because it's not necessarily for you doesn't mean it's not necessary for someone else. And therefore, you embrace the fact that there's these different genres, these different levels of gaming. The independent scene, the AAA scene, the mid-tier scene, all that in between, the shooters, the RPGs, strategy, all this. You celebrate gaming as a whole, but a lot of times on YouTube, I don't see that. I see it just sectioned off. It's like, I'm into these types of games, so therefore, all the rest of this is garbage type of mentality float around a lot. And it kind of sucks because it's like we can't really have a real in-depth conversation about games, and we can't really appreciate games because everybody's about this, about that. You know what I mean? It's kind of, jarring. But hey, it's like that with a lot of things in life. So I can't just peg that on gaming alone. But as far as if you're someone who's focused on gaming on YouTube, you probably kind of notice that. The weird thing to me, though, is that the bigger channels in YouTube gaming are the ones that are more open-minded. Like, say what you will about PewDiePie. PewDiePie showcases all types of different games, and he's very successful. Whereas a lot of people that I see that focus on certain things, yeah, they have their success, but they never will probably attain the PewDiePie level because they're limiting themselves because of their preferences, and the tunnel vision that some of them have. So it's okay to be prefer to play something, but to be dismissive of other things because you're not into it, that's limiting. That's why I say it's kind of limiting, because it's not that they just don't fuck with that shit. They go out after it and diss it. And I just like, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to alienate? Just be like, yo, it's just something I'm not really into. That's why I play this. I think the more singular focus channels that are the most successful tend to do so because that's the mentality that they have, rather than coming at everything that's outside of what they prefer. Food for thought for anybody out there who's looking to start YouTube. Yeah, you'll gain some type of success with stirring up the pot, but it's not going to be the success that you may be looking for, or that you can probably attain. You're limiting yourself by the negativity like that. That type of negativity, at least. But it is what it is. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just going through a period where I feel like now my channel, gaming, may not be the best focus, because while I do talk about gaming on Wise Guy, I find it's a lot easier to discuss other topics. Sports and entertainment have a much wider array when it comes to being an opinion-based and a discovery-based community channel. For me, gaming's kind of hard because again, it seems a lot more sectioned off. It seems like, if I say I'm going to talk about sports, no matter what I talk about, someone will pay attention, because even if they're not into that sports, they're into sports itself. It's just like ESPN. The reason why ESPN thrives is because even if someone doesn't give a fuck about gymnastics, they watch Sports Center because they enjoy listening to the conversation about sports as a whole. I don't feel like that's the way it is with gaming. Like, I don't feel like people want to have that conversation about every type of game. So I don't know. I feel like I need to back away from the gaming thing and from doing the traditional stuff. And I've never been big into the traditional gaming stuff because I've never been a walkthrough type of guy, playthrough type of guy. I've never been one to just play games just to get reactions, to post reactions. I'll post some of that stuff, but it's not my focus. If anything with gaming, I'm more of a media type of focused guy. Like, I'd rather talk about a game coming out and then give brief opinion on what I think that it might be, how it may be. I'm more of an editorial and news media type guy, and maybe that's where I need to head with the gaming stuff, because I just don't feel the general direction that gaming on YouTube goes, and I've been veering away from that because, again, I've been getting into so much other things, the social things, political, all of that. That's more of me. I'm a very opinionated person, and I feel like I have better conversations outside of the realm of gaming, and that may be where this channel is going. Who knows? We're gonna keep going and discover where we're gonna eventually land on. But right now, I feel like things are evolving, things are changing, and hopefully a lot of you will stay with me. I appreciate everybody who comments, who watches. I hope that you're liking what I'm doing. I hope that you bear with me as I'm trying to figure things out, because I'm really trying to get a hold on just what direction, especially as I try to develop this media company with Wise Guy. I think it's all going to end up working out soon. Hopefully it'll be for the best for both channels. If not, hey, who knows? I may just all go to Wise Guy, because that is where I feel like right now my passions are more at than to try to be the Blak Magus gaming thing. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's life is all about change, evolution, growing, and this is just one of those moments. And hopefully you guys are willing to stick around and see where things go. Just give me your opinions. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your take on things. But anyway, as always, hit me up, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Blak Magus, and I'm out. Deuces.